What are expenses that the seller has when they're selling land?
Closing expenses for land, well, the big one, or usually the biggest one, are commissions. And that can be anywhere from 5% to 10%, depending on the price of the land and the transaction and whatnot. And those are all fully negotiable, but that's usually the biggest expense is commissions. And one of the reasons why land is higher is because it is a different area of expertise. And there's a lot of different marketing that's unique to land, and land also on average has more days on the market, so there's more marketing expense regarding that, and sometimes signage is more expensive for land as well. And of course, often on our big tracts of land, we're utilizing some mapping technology, and we're doing drone photography, and so extra expenses. So the big one, commissions. The next one would be proration of property tax. So depending on what time of the year you buy it, so if you buy it in the middle of the year, you're gonna owe half the property taxes, and if you buy it at the end of the year, you have to pay the majority of the property taxes if you haven't paid them already. And that's another thing that's unique about land is that if you're in timber management or farm use, they can go back several years on you and you pay the deferred amount. So if you had a $2,000 tax bill and you were in timber management and they knocked that down to $1,000 a year, if you sell your property, they're going to go back several years and you're going to owe $3,000 or $4,000 on the back taxes based on your property tax. Then can't get around in North Carolina. You can't get around revenue stamps. That's $2 per 1,000. So if you sell something for $100,000, you're going to pay $200 revenue stamps. That's a register of deeds tax, and then you might have a loan payoff. That would be bigger than commissions usually if you have a loan payoff. And then deed preparation. The attorney's going to prepare a deed for you so that the new buyer can take possession of the property. Those are running between like $150 and $300 deed preparation. So overall, just to give you a ballpark, if you sold a $100,000 piece of land, it could be right around $10,000 or $12,000 as far as total expenses are concerned.